Hello.
Hello there, everybody.
How's it going?
Who's there?
So far, we have Ara Schmicki and Nick Ringo.
Oh, Arshmiki, you have been
I know.
such a loyal
I know.
listener and watcher, and I'm even starting to learn people's, names.
I know.
I mean, not, maybe not names, but their internet
Ara
names,
Schmicki.
their web names.
Well, yeah, that might be. Anyway, and Luca's here.
Hi, Luca.
Yes. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick. I gotta say different voices for everybody. I can't just keep saying the same
Oh, really?
voice. It's like, hi, Nick, and hi, Irish Mickey, and hello, hello there.
Let me make this bigger for you. Wait.
Someone says Reppy. Hi, that's me. Oh yeah, this is kind of in the way. I can't see.
Trying to make the text bigger.
Okay, is this in the right position?
Oh.
Seems like shouldn't it be a little bit lower?
You're right. I do lower it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There we go.
And how's that?
Yeah, but can you move it over teeny tiny bit to the
just
right?
tell me when. Sorry, we're moving.
Oh, now. I can see it.
We're in the chat window.
Yeah, you see, because it's been so small, the font size has been so small that I haven't been able to read it. So I have to kind of look forward to read it, and then I end up being too close to the mic.
Right.
And then my tech person over here gets all upset, and she kind of slaps me
Too
around
hot.
a little bit.
Too hot. All right.
Yeah, so, and I have a tendency to speak fairly loudly at pretty much all the time. Yes. Hi, everybody.
Hello. Okay.
It's so good to hear you, see you.
So we have 3 songs. Oops.
Yeah, we have 3 songs that we want to do today, and they're all fairly short, and they're all very different. Ooh. I know I'm piquing your interest.
Right.
Because I'm like putting out little tiny intriguing clues that you're going to like, ooh, they're different. Ooh.
Yes.
They're different. They're short. Ooh.
That's right.
So anyway,
okay, so can you list
over
off
a little bit.
Okay, can you list off the songs again?
Yes, the name of the songs. Let's start with Darkness, Darkness. Okay,
which is by who?
It's by the Youngbloods.
Okay.
The Youngbloods was a band that was kind of like a crossover from like sort of a folk rock band that came out, I think, in the late 60s, when folk music was kind of at its height. And then there were people who were starting to move to a different genre and, all the subgenres that occurred, right? But
yeah,
that was one of the bands that my brother, Kenny, who I think I've mentioned before, he came home from college and he brought all this music. And because, that's what you do when you're at college. You listen to music, you play Frisbee, and you do a little studying and you smoke weed, And so he was like, he came in with all these albums and he was like, and I was, he was 4 years older. So he was like 19, I think, and I was 15. Yeah, that was about right. And so he was like, oh my God. And by that time, we were really good friends. So he was like, oh, I got such great music to tell you, show you and share with you. And, so a lot of the music that I love to this day actually was the music that he brought home that first time. It's amazing, really, how long ago that was and how those things imprint in you, in your brain. So, okay, so anyway, this album, The Youngbloods, it's called Elephant Mountain is the name of the album. When did it come out? Does it say?
It looks like 1969, maybe?
69?
Yeah.
Okay, because he graduated from high school in 66, and then he went to college, 67. Mm-hmm. So I guess this wasn't something that he brought home first. I guess this was later. But anyway, it was, he just kept bringing me music. And What is?
No,
Am I
you're
talking
fine.
too
No,
loud?
no. Seeing if the fan was getting on.
Oh, okay, good. You know, I can feel something. It'd be nice if it was a little bit higher. Anyway,
see what
so
happened.
this whole album actually is really good. I love the whole album, but you know, Darkness was the cut that I fell in love with profoundly, and I'm pretty sure it was written by Jesse Colin Young, who was the lead singer and kind of the leader of the band. He went off to have a solo career after the Youngbloods split up, and he had a really interesting, distinctive voice. Anyway,
Cool.
yeah, it was a pseudonym. I think his name was like George Frankelheimer or something, So he changed it to Jesse Colin Young, which of course is extremely, cool and sexy and
totally.
everything, And so, yeah, so this song is unusual, partly because the violin, I believe it's a violin, it could be a viola, I don't know, figures very prominently in the song. And it might actually be considered a fiddle. I don't know, depending on who you're talking to about the style.
Sure.
But whatever. And I'm not sure if it was played by one of the actual band members or if they brought in a studio musician who was, like a violin virtuoso, because it's really beautifully done. But it's, I think it's the only song on the album that uses.
David Lindley is the fiddle player.
Well, gosh, see, Ixie can find anything. Like
it's called
so quickly.
Google.
Yeah, I know, but you think of things that I would never think of, like, how do you find this out? You Google it. What about this? You Google it. Oh, okay. So anyway, she Googled it. David Lindley is the fiddle player. And again, never knew that. Thanks, David.
So he was hired just for that. He was a session musician.
See, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Because I don't think anybody else in the band was a fiddle player.
Yeah.
And so apparently Darkness became a huge hit for them. And
Have I heard this?
What?
Have I heard this?
Well, I don't know, because I don't remember sitting you down and saying, you want to listen to this really great song? You may have heard it. I don't know. But I guess you'll find out when you hear it.
Cool.
So, shall we start?
We shall.
Is there anything you want to say?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't stop me. Oh, somebody said Frisbee is still awesome. I'll tell you something. Frisbee has really figured prominently in my life. And I have so many Frisbee stories. I met I would say my second, serious boyfriend playing Frisbee. And I even wrote an article called Frisbee as a Spiritual Experience. And and it was really good, actually. I don't know what the hell happened to it, but I can still remember the themes. Anyway, we're getting off track.
Okay, you want to listen to it?
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody ready? Put your listening ears on.
Shit. Okay.
A little louder. Yeah. Love that.
Darkness, darkness, be my pillow. Take my head and let me sleep in the coolness of your shadow, in the silence of your deep. Darkness, darkness, hide my yearning for the things that beat. Keep my mind from constant turning toward the things I cannot see now. Things I cannot see now. Things I cannot see. Darkness, darkness, long and lonesome is the day that brings me. I have felt the edge of sadness. I have the depth of fear. Darkness, darkness, be my blanket. Cover me with the endless night. Take away the pain of knowing. Feel the emptiness of right now. Emptiness of right now. Emptiness of right
It's like Cream now.
Be my pillow. Take my hand and let me sleep in the coolness of your shadow. In the silence of your deep. Darkness, darkness, be my blanket. Cover me with the endless night. Take away the pain of knowing. Feel the emptiness of right now. Emptiness of right now. Emptiness of right. Oh yes, emptiness, oh
Yeah. Woohoo! Oh man, I
have
gotta
not
say,
heard that.
there is something magical that happens when I listen to these songs
Yeah.
with you and the other people. It's like
And
I
headphones.
hear it. What?
And headphones.
And headphones. I hear it differently.
Mm.
And I think that Ixie, because of her, the way she analyzes songs and, deconstructs them, I think that it's kind of rubbed off on me because now I'm listening to this music with that kind of, like,
Yeah.
listen, like, oh, here
Deep-
comes the
deep
bass.
listening.
Yeah, here
Yeah,
comes
like-
the bass. Here comes this. It's like, oh, I never noticed that before.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I used to just listen to it kind of like, as like a, a sort of a,
Oh.
like a integral thing. And-
Passive listening versus active listening.
yeah. Like the song just lived for me like kind of just a song. Now it lives for me like a progression of separate choices that were made
Yeah.
by the musicians and or the producer or whatever that contribute to the song's arc, like a story arc, the way
Yeah.
it rises, the tension builds, things release.
I talk about this all the time, and I
Yeah.
also call it an arc. That's great.
Yeah, well, because I'm writing a novel right now, and the story arc, it's like the way
Yeah.
that a story builds, and then, but music is the same way.
Totally.
Because when you start listening to this song, right, it starts with the violin. That's it.
Right.
There's nothing. It's just down, just the violin. It's like just pure.
Yeah.
Oh no, the guitar is happening too. Sorry, I forgot.
Okay.
No, the guitar comes in right away. But first, it's just a violin and guitar. That's it. Just those two things. And it stays like that, I think, for the whole first verse, right? Because the drums don't come in until a little bit later. God, my glasses are fogging up. I'm getting all excited. The drums don't come in till later. The bass doesn't come in till later. It kicks in. Everything starts to kick in. But it starts with this very simple beginning.
Yeah.
And
Sparse.
which
More
is kind of the way, a lot of things begin, because it's like something, like it starts with just a kind of like the bare bones, the framework, and then it's an introduction, right? And what it does, though, it draws you in, because the beginning has to be intriguing enough, just like with a book. The first few lines, paragraph, whatever. You have to get interested and intrigued. It has to bring you in, just like a movie, but that's part of the art, is bringing you into the song.
Yeah.
And that's a really important thing. So, and because I've always loved the beginning, that it's so simple. And then you have his voice, which is kind of almost like crystal clear. It's like this high kind of tenor, It's a really pretty, sweet kind of voice.
I mean, it literally sounds like a folk song.
Yeah.
Until
all of a sudden,
yeah.
And then it starts to rock.
Yeah.
Right? And then at one point you said something like, it's like Cream.
Yeah, at one point it sounded like the pattern that Cream does in Strange Brew or whatever that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it had, it was so creamy.
Yes, it was creamy. Yeah, and I never heard that before. And when you said that, it was like, oh, you're right. So, Cream was already out. Cream was already, not Cream. Yeah, Cream was already doing their thing.
Yeah.
Before the Youngbloods showed up. Who knows? Maybe they were influenced by Cream. I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
Who wouldn't be? And so, anyway, and the song itself, I don't know. It's just, there's something about this song. What is it that makes me? It's makes me want to move. It's definitely you want to rock along to it. It's definitely a song that promotes movement. However, I don't know if I'd want to dance per se to it, but it certainly made me want to move. But it's something about this song that, I don't know, it's almost like it's kind of melancholy in a way. He's talking about darkness, darkness, be my pillow, and keep me from seeing things that I don't want to see. Shutting out the bad things, preventing me from seeing the things that could hurt me. I don't know. There's probably a lot of reasons why I love this song.
I can't think of a single one, though. You really should be doing these live streams with someone who knows things about music. All I can do is...
What do you mean, things? You know a lot about music.
I'm joking.
Oh.
I got her.
Oh, my God. I can't believe she did that to me. On the air.
You did it to
in
me.
In front of all these people.
I think last time or the time.
What did I say?
You did some other dry joke when I was like, well, no. What was it
about? Yeah, I totally got you.
It was about...
You're right. I did it so deadpan.
About a cappella or something. You were like...
Yeah,
you were explaining what a cappella was. I forget.
Something about, and there's no instruments.
No instruments. And I was like, well, that's what
like,
a cappella... and you were like...
Yeah, so I got her. So this is now
Payback.
Retribution, people. This is what it looks like. Retribution. Well, anyway, so what do you all think about it? So somebody
what
said
am I,
something.
chopped liver?
Somebody said, "Oh yeah, no, I definitely want to hear from you." But somebody said, "I never heard this one before," which is really great.
Me neither.
Somebody, oh my God, Nikki. He said, "I wish my mom liked me. She always treated me like a burden." Oh, honey, I am so sorry. That is so heartbreaking. That's
Well,
like
you're here now. We like you.
that's the opposite of what a parent should do. Okay, I am so sorry. And yeah, so we love you and you're loved. And I hope you found more people in your life that love you and see you. So thank you for saying that and sharing that with us. But anyway, the echo. Somebody said the echo. Yeah, that whole little echo thing he does. That is very cool
Yeah.
and different.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's really
really
explicit.
different. Yeah.
It's just like,
So I want to hear what you think about all this.
I think it sounds
Is it the first time you've heard this?
yes.
Okay.
It's also the first time I'm playing the piano, but I'm doing okay.
Okay.
Did I catch
what?
you again?
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what? What is she, nuts?
I think it's in Dorian, which is a scale.
Yes, I know. You've
And-
told me that before.
yeah,
Yeah, the Endorian scale.
Dorian is
Yeah.
Dorian is like it's I think it is very folky for one. I've heard it in a lot of folk music. It's very
Is it minor?
it's
does it have
minor
minor?
minor-ish.
Minor-ish.
It's got a lot of things in common with minor, but it has one note that's different, and that one note is the special sauce of it. It sort of makes it a little more balanced of the darkness and the light. And so I think the introduction of that little beam of light makes it almost hurt a little bit more because it's not so tragic sounding. It's like a little more like real life where things are hard and good at the same time.
Bittersweet.
Bittersweet is a term I often use to
I love
describe
that term.
Dorian.
Yes.
So, but I also think it just inherently sounds like magic. Like, where's my sustain pedal?
Well, the
I need
beginning,
you.
I've always loved, but then he does that thing where he does that down, down, down. It's kind of like a violin thing, where it's like you kind of play. It's kind of like a little
Two
dissonant.
notes? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that towards the end of that little section. You know, in the beginning it's just violin, down, down, down,
Yeah.
and then he goes down, 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 and it's kind of like,
Oh.
and you know what I mean? I always loved that. Yeah, yeah. Let's play it again. This is all very straightforward now. Here it comes. Right here. That.
Okay, so that's called it sounds like a triple stop, which is where they play three notes at the same time. It's takes a lot of skill, but it sounds like the chord goes down here, and they do. Okay, I see. So they go. While the bass, or no, the guitar is staying on the D, I think. Wait. Why does it sound? Hang on, one more time.
Yeah.
Okay, so the guitar's going da 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 da. Okay, so the guitar.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That just okay.
What
All
you
right.
just
I was
did.
trying to find dissonance, but okay, yeah. So da, that's the Dorian sound.
And then what is he doing underneath? He's like a dissonance, right?
He might be doing this, maybe.
I don't know if you can recreate it on the piano.
Possibly not, but I do think that there's a. Yeah, there is a D. So
Okay.
there's dissonance here.
You see, I think that particular thing that he does there
Yeah.
is,
Super pretty.
it makes it so much more interesting, for one, right? And I think in a way it's almost a little bit of like, you know, leading us into the next part of the song. Like, it's not just gonna be a straightforward, you know, violin guitar thing.
Well,
That there's
Yeah.
something more to come. I don't know. It just feels
Sure.
like it's a very interesting choice. I
love
think.
it. Also, can you hear that? I think the violin is being mic'd and distorted.
Oh, really? You mean like the way that what's his face? What's that band that used violin?
Ultravox.
Yeah, Ultravox. But they their stuff, I mean, it was like majorly distorted, wasn't it? A lot of the times.
It wasn't distorted that I can
It was just
remember,
really
but
loud.
he would play his fiddle with the electric amping. He would play it with some, how do I describe this? It's like he would brush his bow against the strings in such a way that it would make do you know what harmonics are?
I guess. I mean, I've heard the term.
So like if you hear a musical note like da da, you're not just hearing da, you're actually hearing an octave higher, a fifth higher than that, another octave, then a third. There's an endless amount of quieter vibrations that create pitches.
Really?
That any musical pitch that is created by an instrument, whatever, has those, and they're a set relationship from the bottom one, and it's universal. It's physics.
Wow.
And they're called overtones. They're also called harmonic, especially when you're playing guitar harmonics.
Wow.
It's fascinating. But the reason
Amazing.
why a piano sounds different than a voice singing that note has something to do with the attack and the decay of the sound, but it's also which harmonics are loud and are actually creating a feeling of texture in the sound. So when I hit that piano note really low, you can hear it's kind of got a biting, like it's got texture.
Yeah.
But if I were to sing that, it would sound like a voice. Of course I can't because it's too low. But if someone were to sing it, it would sound like a voice, partly because it doesn't just start like a piano does, but also the voice is accentuating different overtones than the piano does. So you can go in a synthesizer and you can design something that sounds like a piano, which is what this is, by knowing what overtones to bring out and shit like that. Anyway, it's super cool and nerdy, but it's really interesting. Why would I bring this up? Oh, because the Ultravox violinist, he'll play it so that it makes the next harmonic louder than the main pitch, and it does this cool shimmery sound. I don't know, it's cool.
Well, it makes me think that, because I remember I heard Ultravox in like 82 for the first time, and it was one of those like, oh my God, these guys are unbelievable. And so I bet you that there's a song or two, from what I remember from those days. I would need to listen to the album again to pick out something, but I think that would be an interesting song to do.
Oh yeah.
On this
Mr.
live
X has a
stream.
lot of the electric violin.
Yes, I'm not wild about that song.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's not my favorite.
You like Vienna, don't you?
What?
Vienna.
Yes, I do.
Vienna.
Yeah, Vienna has a beautiful
Boom boom.
kind of
Boom boom.
yeah, and also the Vienna part, like Vienna.
Yeah,
it's very satisfying.
It is.
Resolution there.
Yes.
So yeah, that would be. Yeah, I'm learning from her. She's teaching me all the lingo. I'm going to start sounding like her now.
Well, it's more like I sound like you, and now you're sounding like me, who sounds like you.
Okay. Yeah. No. Thank you for that.
I
You're
probably
right.
got the word satisfying from you. Anyway, this
Yeah.
is do you guys hear it too? It sounds distorted. Like
What does the
fiddle.
violin? Does it? Like it has effects on it?
yeah,
See, I never noticed
it's
that.
very buzzy. It
Because
sounds
I
very-
don't know a lot about stringed instruments
It doesn't
or what
sound
they
just
sound
like
like.
a fiddle.
Oh, okay.
No, but it doesn't sound like. So there's a lot. It sounds like a kazoo. Yeah, it's very buzzy. To me, it doesn't sound like a separate instrument playing in unison with the fiddle, like some other instrument that sounds buzzy. It sounds like the exact thing that he's playing is being distorted as well. Like it's a layer. Because there's absolutely
it
no
does.
difference between the timing whatsoever. It's exactly in. So I don't know, but that'd be interesting to find out. It does sound already to me. It sounds a little different as a result.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you have a very distinctive ear for subtleties that I don't think I have. Plus, I can listen to a voice a singer and say, oh, there's a lot of reverb on there,
Yeah.
But that's about as far as I can go in terms of saying, oh yeah, there's effects on there, But I mean, this is the 60s, right? They didn't have the same kind of technology that we have, but obviously they had some, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because you said this came out in 69.
Yeah, I mean, they had synthesizers.
So it was probably recorded in 68 or so. So, they must have had something.
I mean, again, it sounds like a distortion. They probably just put
Okay,
it
well,
through.
let's move on
Anyway.
because it sounds like people have been saying things like somebody said, I would think it was Arsh, Mickey said, the buzzy guitar was not what I expected to release attention. I'm not sure what you mean by that. The buzzy guitar, what does that mean? And what tension are we talking about?
Yeah. Well, you know what else I noticed further on in the song
Yeah.
is that when he's singing, there's a fuzzy guitar that is playing in unison with the singer. So it's
See,
like-
I didn't notice that.
Things that cannot
So is it after the break, the instrumental break?
Wait. Here. Okay, maybe not there. Hang on.
Okay. And it hits really hard.
That
Drums.
just sounds like Strange Brew. That's crazy.
Yeah, it does. And it's rock,
Yeah, yeah.
right? It's like starts off folk and it turns into rock.
take away the pain of knowing.
Here. The guitar is playing in unison with his voice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I always wondered how he got that effect on his voice.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the other thing I just realized, too, is that his voice changes a lot from the beginning to the end.
Oh,
The dynamics in the way he's singing,
Yeah.
right? I mean, the intensity,
Right.
he ramps it up. I mean, he goes from darkness, darkness. It's kind of breathy in a way,
Yeah.
like very intimate, like you're lying on the bed with each, and during the night and he's singing. And then at the end, he's like, darkness, darkness, be my pillow. You know what I mean? He's like, belting it out. Anyway, oh God, I love this song. I love this process that we do here.
Yeah.
Because it is so, I don't know, it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
And I love how people get engaged. How you all get engaged in it and you all hear different things, right? Like who said it? This Clores said, sounds like a kazoo. I never would have thought of that in a million years. And then somebody else said, Discerning Light said, sounds like a bagpipe effect. Again, never would have thought of that, ever.
Yeah, yeah. It
And,
does sound bagpipey. It's true.
Your mom's outfit reminds me of the band from Canada named Angine de Poitrine. I've never heard of them. This is my favorite top, by the way. I would wear this every single day if I could. But, I do have to wash it every once in a while. But this is my favorite outfit. And it's probably good for what we're doing because it kind of pops.
On
Right?
camera,
The polka dots. You can't ignore the polka dots.
It matches the piano so beautifully. It
Yeah,
really
black
does.
and white.
Black
Hello.
and white and little red lights.
Red accents. But I'm going to have to look this band up. Angine de Poitrine. It's so French. Anyway, yeah, that sounds really cool. So do they wear this kind of outfit on stage? So anyway, I guess I'll find out.
Yeah,
All
there's
right.
loads
So
of
anything else you want to say about this song?
Yes. I noticed that the drummer, when the drummer first starts to come into the production, because
Yeah.
like you said, it sort of layers, starts really folky, and then it just gets more and more layers till it turns into like a raging rock song.
Yeah, and then he just like really hits it.
Yeah, but before,
hard
but listen here.
in the
before-
beginning when that first comes
What he's
in.
doing is so the way a snare works is
She's a drummer.
there's like these little metal, like strings of metal beads
Really?
that are pulled taut with tension
Are you kidding me?
under the drum against the. So there's a top skin and a bottom skin, right? You hit the top one, but then there's a bottom
I
skin,
didn't know about the beads.
and the beads are it's a mechanism that pulls them taut against the bottom skin. You hit it, they vibrate against the skin.
Well, yeah.
That's why snares are so
Oh
loud
my God!
and cracky.
I never knew that.
But you can just disengage it, and then they go slack, and then you can just hit the drum, and it sounds like kind of like a tom, but a little
Wow.
different. And you can tell he turned off his snare here.
Really?
brings me
Tell.
It sounds really gentle.
the edge of the
So you
sand.
hear it's like do 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 do. Do you hear do do do?
Yeah.
The depth of fear, darkness.
Okay, wait. Stop for a second. I have to say something.
Yeah.
Okay, this is related, but it's a little bit off the beaten track. So, the Pink Floyd DVD. I think you guys
Oh yeah.
I got
I got it for her.
subsidized that. That was for my birthday. The DVD
And the CD.
And the CD. And so having both of those is like, oh, thank you so much. It was the best present of all time. And so anyway, I watched the DVD. It was very interesting. It's different than I thought it was. I thought it was just going to be a performance that had been, recorded. But actually it was more of this director, like kind of following the band around the ruins of Pompeii and doing interviews with them and then little snippets of music here and there. And they did do echoes. However, and I told this to Ixie, that, the cataclysmic ending of echoes that we all, love, did not come off really well at all during the live performance. In fact, it was like underwhelming. So I'm really glad I have the actual CD with the performance in the studio.
Yeah.
Because it was really disappointing. However, they did some interesting footage of the drummer, and he wasn't playing with sticks. He was playing with little
Mallets?
sticks that have little balls at the end, like felt.
Yeah, mallets.
Is that what they're called? And he did that quite a bit. And so I was thinking that would obviously change
Yeah.
the sound. I mean, it would mute it, right?
Yeah.
It would make it softer.
That's cool.
So I thought that was interesting. And of course, again, never knew that they did that because I'm not a drummer, but I figured you'd know.
I don't remember saying anything about that. No, I don't remember hearing that. That's cool.
But wouldn't that, if you can control the beads on a snare, wouldn't playing with mallets have the same effect?
it would sound different than turning the snares off. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
it would sound different. No matter, depending on what you hit the drums with, it'll sound different. Like jazz drummers will sometimes play with those brushes. They have.
Oh, yes. I've seen that.
Yeah,
And
they'll
it's really
They'll
interesting.
hit it and then they'll.
Yeah,
and
it's a
they'll,
really cool sound.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
right.
completely different sound. And then there's also these
So
practice
interesting.
sticks that it's almost like you took a bunch of thin chopsticks and you bundled them up, and you're whacking the drums with them. And because it's still wood, it still has like a, it still hits.
Yeah.
But because it's not a solid thing, it's like a bunch of like spaghetti. It's not as loud. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You can do them in front of people without blowing out their eardrums. Wow. So there's all sorts of stuff. Yeah, and then mallets. And sometimes drummers will, so the stick of the drum has the handle, and then it's just a big straight thing. But then the head of the stick, it'll like taper and have like a little boop, and it's kind of tapered, and but some drummers just turn their sticks around. They hold the tips.
Oh,
The tip,
no
not the head.
kidding.
All the tips, and they'll play with the
God.
bigger, like beefier part of their drumstick, and even that can sound just like bigger.
Wow.
It's not.
I didn't know there were so many variations
Fun,
that
yeah.
a drummer could do.
I know, right?
I knew that there were lots of different kinds of drums, but I didn't know that there were all kinds of different, sticks and tools that you could use. One thing I know I really like is when, and I don't know exactly when, I can't say, oh, this particular song, but that effect of when a drummer hits the cymbals really soft, like ding. It's like, it kind of like you can hear it sort of,
Oh.
I don't know. It's usually used.
Does it sound, can you hear the sound of them hitting it? Like, is it a sharp sound, or is it like...
No, it's like that. What you just said, it's like a
Yeah.
shimmer. It like shimmers out.
Yeah.
And I always think that I love that.
If you hit a crash cymbal, which is the ones that you go... Right?
Yeah.
But if you hit the crash cymbal with... on the big part of it with like the side of the stick,
God.
or yeah, it's like on the edge. It's
So
kind
many
of
subtleties.
I'm trying to remember. No, it's kind of on the edge. It's kind of like on the almost to the edge of the cymbal, and you kind of just hit it gently with the side of the stick. I think it's been a few years since I've actually been in front of a crash cymbal. I feel like I haven't really thought it through before. But yeah, you got, you don't hear you don't hear like a crack or anything.
No, you don't.
You just hear it like...
It's not like in an orchestra where they smash
Yeah.
the cymbals together and then it's like really loud
Yeah.
and it freaks you out.
Right.
Okay,
Not like
so we probably should move on.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you all so much for this. You're right. I mean, somebody said earlier, like 3 songs sounds ambitious or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe, yeah, because there's always more to say about a song than you realize.
It's not really necessarily about how long the song is. I mean,
No.
to some degree, like, yeah, Echoes is like 25 minutes. But for most songs, it's going to be more about how much is going on in it. How much do
you're right.
want to talk about?
Exactly.
You know?
It's like the actual song itself and then how it affects you.
Yeah.
And, the history that I may
Some are
have
more
with
complicated than others. And
Yes.
like might need more, there's like so many different parts and,
Right. Yeah. And it's funny because I don't think I realized how complex this song really is,
Yeah.
and how many phases it goes through.
Yeah.
Because when I used to listen to it, it was just, like I said, I used to hear it kind of cohesively as just, a thing, instead of realizing that there were all these different parts and
Yeah.
the way that it would build. I never listened to it that way. And now I am because of you. And it's actually made my listening more pleasurable. It's just like I feel more engaged in the process.
Yeah.
And thinking about they had to decide what they were going to do. What do we want to do now? And what do we want to do now? And what do we want to result do we want to produce? And like any other art form, it's like you make choices based on how you want. Oh, I just have to say one thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so great. I almost forgot. Okay, so I actually said this recently in a different way, but I was watching a documentary, and Truman Capote, it was partly about him and his book that he wrote, In Cold Blood. But there was some footage of him actually speaking, which is amazing because, he was such an interesting person. And he said something, I'm not going to give you the whole quote because I'm not sure I understand the second part. But the first part was, he said something like, oh God, please remember. He said, basically, the only thing that, he said, that's, okay, I got it. He said, if you want to move someone, and he's speaking as a writer,
Yeah.
but this translates to any art form. Okay? He said, if you want to move someone deeply, you first have to be moved by what you're doing.
Yeah.
And, then I said there's this other part that, it's like different it's off the track. But that was the heart of it. And I had just recently heard, oh no, I didn't make it up. It was from the DVD from Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things that the drummer, I forget his name, I don't remember if he's Richard Waters or whatever, but he said at one point, he said, basically, he said, the only thing that really matters is, does it move you?
Yeah.
And, that's the most important thing.
Yep.
And of course, I stopped the DVD and I rewound it. I needed to listen to it like 3 or 4 times in a row to make sure I'd gotten it right, because that's the way I feel as an artist, is that it is about moving people. It's about touching them. It's about deeply affecting them.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, then why bother doing it?
Yeah.
Unless all you want to do is make money and you're going to give the public what they want, which is entertainment for the sake of entertainment, gratuitous entertainment that is going to, distract them from their lives. But if you want your art to matter, to make a difference, to contribute in some way, then it has to move them in some way. And that's what I'm realizing as I write my book, because I've done a lot of different things in my life. I've been an artist, illustrator, musician, performer, etc., etc. Now I'm a writer. Well, I've always been a writer, but now I'm focusing on writing. But, I'm writing parts of this book, and I'm actually crying while I'm writing. It's so heartbreakingly painful what these characters are going through. And it's like, it's so intense, and I'm crying. I'm writing and I'm crying to my own work. And I'm like, well, if I'm crying and I'm moved, then I bet you people who read this are going to be moved too. And it wasn't like I was thinking about that, like, oh, this is important, I need to move people. I think it's just, I just can't help it. That's just where I come from as an artist. It's not like something I'm doing to manipulate people. Like, okay, I'm going to move people now, make them cry. No.
Well, but even if you do that, that's okay. And that's what film scoring is pretty much.
Well, yeah, because
like,
you're trying to create a mood. Like, I just saw a movie recently from '67 called Two for the Road. It's not worth going into any of that, but it's one of my favorite movies. And the score was written by Henry Mancini, who was a very, very, very famous film score guy. He was a musician, composer. He did the Pink Panther theme and a whole bunch of other things. He was very famous during the 50s, 60s, I think even the 70s. But he said that this score for this movie, Two for the Road, was his favorite score. And so I was listening to it, and I realized, just listening to it, how deftly he would bring you, there was a few scenes that were really emotionally, like gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
And it was subtle, though.
Yeah.
Because if it's too much, then it becomes gratuitous, it becomes manipulative. Like, okay, now we're going to have something scary, like a horror movie. It's like, it's like, it's going to happen, because the music's telling you that.
Yep.
But a really good score doesn't give it away so much as it kind of like enhances it, so that the visual and the audio are like come together seamlessly to create the emotion. Anyway, so yeah, let's move on.
Okay.
I could talk forever, and you know what? I'm going to have, once we figure out the tech stuff, I'm going to start making YouTube videos so that I can talk as much as I want to.
Yep.
That's basically what Ixie said. It's like, you need to talk, and you
need to express yourself, and also you have so much insight and stories.
Thank you.
I just think it's going to be so great for you and the people that are lucky enough to subscribe to just,
Aw.
And it's like
Thank you so much.
It's an outlet, I think.
Yeah, I need it. It's like
Yeah.
the expression. It's like, I have to do it.
Yeah.
I have to be expressing myself, or else I just, it's like, it's not healthy for me.
Yeah.
I need
It's like
to be
keeping stuff
doing that.
inside and like,
Yeah.
yeah, and feeling isolated. I feel like it's,
Yes, isolated.
anyway, so
yeah.
we're going to work on that after our live stream
Right.
today.
And also, just so you know, those of you who haven't heard this story, I am going to tell the Frank Zappa story
Oh, yes.
on one of my
That needs its own episode.
yes, because that story has to be recorded for all posterity, since it's the greatest story
Oh yeah,
I have.
Let's put the link so people you can pre-subscribe to.
Yes,
her
and
YouTube
please
channel.
do, because it makes me happy to know that people care.
Yeah, so
So-
she doesn't have any videos yet.
No, I
but
have no content,
Here it is.
0 content, but that will
Oh,
change.
actually, I'll be like subscribe to Reppy's YouTube videos coming soon. I'll
Yay!
pin that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, what is our next song?
All right, next song is "Wreck of the Hesperus."
Wreck of the. Sounds
Yes.
like it's about a boat.
Well, it is actually, and just so you know, it is by Procol Harum, which, as a lot of you probably know, was very famous for the British band. Came out in the '60s. Very famous for "Whiter Shade of Pale," which I think was their biggest hit, and I think that was what put them on the map. However, this song is a completely different song. It's a complete departure from their usual kinds of songs. And it's kind of a one-off. I mean, I really don't think they did anything like this before. Plus, they did not use their regular vocalist, Gary Brooker, who was the kind of the leader of the band, and I think he was the major songwriter too. But he sang, I would say, 99% of the songs. I don't know, some other guy from the band, I don't even know who it was.
Let's find out.
Yeah, sang it, but his voice is, I don't know, it's perfect for this song. I can't imagine Gary Brooker doing it. But anyway,
George Harrison.
George Harrison was his name? Not the George Harrison. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me? We're talking like George Harrison from the Beatles?
I mean, that's what it looks like.
Says distinguish between the what? You mean they had George Harrison come in and sit in? Wait, this is not the right thing. It says Wreck of the Hesperus Band.
Okay, hang on.
It's just this song by Procol Harum.
All right,
He wrote it?
George Harrison.
Are we it's got it. I mean, were there 2 George Harrisons?
Hi, Milo. Hi, baby.
Me.
Okay, Wreck of the Hesperus. Written by George Harrison.
When you click on the link, does it go to George Harrison from the Beatles?
Okay, maybe this is a cover of.
Wait, that doesn't look like George
Okay,
Harrison.
All right. Let's figure it out. Okay, let me try something again. Hi, baby.
I guess because, like, in the acting world, you can't have the same name as anybody else, but maybe that doesn't hold true for musicians.
Procol Harum. Okay, let's see. Hi, baby.
Look at her.
Hi,
Look at
baby.
the honey.
Oops, sorry, baby. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean
Don't
to.
play
I
it.
didn't mean to.
Okay.
I just thought I was looking at. Okay, maybe the Beatles. Did the Beatles do a cover of this? Is that what happened?
I don't know. I never heard it.
Okay, sorry. I thought that I had this. Okay. Having trouble finding the answer here.
Somebody said there's an Irish doom metal band.
Called Wreck of the Hesperus.
Okay, so they probably got their name from this song. Okay, so what I need to tell you about this
Yeah,
song
go ahead. I'll keep
is
looking.
that it's easy to say, oh, this song is, because it sounds like the lyrics sound like an epic poem that could have been written, say, in the 1800s or 1700s. But it's actually not. It's a contemporary song that they wrote. And it was based very loosely on a couple of shipwrecks. A lot of people think it's an historical account of a certain shipwreck called the Hesperus, but it's not. There was no such boat, ship. But during that time, middle like 1800s, that's how people traveled, was by ship. And so, like now we have car accidents and plane accidents. Back then they used to have ship accidents, shipwrecks, and people would die, and that's the name, Matthew Fisher.
Yeah, Matthew Fisher.
That's the guy who sang. Yeah, he was a member of Proclarum. And they said, Matthew, we want you to sing this song. I don't know why they decided it, but I loved his voice. And, Ixie doesn't like to hear this kind of thing, but I had a crush on him because of his voice, okay? So, I loved his voice. Anyway, so this song is based loosely on, kind of shipwrecks in general. But you'll see very quickly, and Ixie will see very quickly. Did I already play this for you?
I don't know.
Why I like this song so much. And plus, the other thing I want to tell you is that this is the only song, I'm pretty sure, this song was accompanied by some, like, big symphony orchestra. I don't know, it was like, like some major symphony orchestra, probably European, because they were a British band. So it was probably recorded in the UK, but it was like a major symphony orchestra. So, that'll become obvious from the get-go. And of course, there's something in this song that I want to say, but that influenced my music distinctly, but I didn't know what it was until much later when Ixie was like listening to my album and saying, oh, I love the certain, this and that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she told me what I was doing, and it was like, oh, okay. But I think it was partly because of this song. So, I hope I've gotten your attention by now.
Yes.
You're probably drooling, and you're like, get on with it already.
Here we go.
Here we go. Wreck of the Hesperus by Proclarum.
Oh, great.
We'll hoist a hand, becalmed upon a troubled sea.
I know this, yeah.
Make haste, your funeral cries the Valkyrie. We'll hoist a hand, or drown amidst a stormy sea. Here lies a coffin, cries the cemetery. It calls to me. And all for nothing, quite in vain, was hope forever tossed. No thoughts explained, no moments gained, no hope forever lost. One moment's space, one moment's final fall from grace, burnt by fire, blind in sight, lost in eye. We'll hoist a hand, becalmed upon a troubled sea. I fear a mighty wave is threatening me. We'll hoist a hand, or drown amidst the stormy sea. Come follow after cry the humble, you will surely see. But still for nothing, quite in vain, was hope forever tossed. No moments gained, no thought
that awesome?
That's good. That
Yeah.
one I have definitely heard before.
Yeah, somebody said, Dylan Spiral said the song is very cool. I agree. And, it's interesting because, again, I have heard it differently today than I've ever heard it before.
Yeah.
And realizing that it starts with that triplet and that goes through the whole song, folks.
Yeah.
That never stops. So did somebody do that? Or were they able to loop that?
No, someone's just playing it.
You think somebody had to play that the whole time and keep the same rhythm? And oh my God, that's really impressive. Okay? And also the way this drums. So the drums are very significant in this song because what I heard today, which I had never heard before, is that they're kind of like syncopated in some kind of way, right? It's like it's like they're playing on the offbeats. You know what I'm saying?
I have to listen to it.
It's like
Drown amidst a stormy sea.
They're
See?
super sparse too.
Yeah, it's like there's something about the drums that I think is very significant in this song.
Yeah.
I don't think this song would be nearly as good without that percussion.
And it's not just the percussion, it's the whole, it sounds like the other instruments are doing the same accents, like the...
Drown amidst a stormy sea. Here lies a coffin.
It's like they're doing like, see, there's this triplet thing going on all the time. That's kind of like the foundation, right? And then there's all these other things going on. The vocal, which is coming on top of everything. But the instrumentation is so interesting.
Yeah.
And it really, I think that's what makes this song so intriguing to me.
Yeah.
Is that, if it was just the triplets going on and on, I think it'd be kind of get boring.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the whole orchestra comes in, but the whole song does have, you said triplets. Yeah, the song is like in, most people would think of this as being in 12/8, which is a thing that has, it's
this constant rhythm, like a train going down the tracks.
Exactly.
And I think that's one of the things that drew me to the song in the first place.
Yeah.
Is that I really like that groove. And I think I'm attracted to songs that have that.
Yeah.
That have that kind of rhythmic thing that continues all the way through. There's something about that I like.
Yeah.
That some part of me likes physically or something. It's I don't know. I like it. It's hard to know sometimes why you like something.
Yeah.
But somebody said Clore said the real form of live looping, just keep playing it. Yeah. See, that's the question I had. It's like nowadays, if they wanted to do that, they would just have them play, a few bars and then they'd loop it and just keep doing it. Nobody would have to do it live. But obviously, this is before those days. Yeah. So whoever did the keyboard, very impressive. It'd be nice to know if you could find out the personnel. Unfortunately, this is not a request stream. Somebody made a suggestion. Yeah, this is actually all about me, folks. Ixie wanted to give me a platform where I could share music that I love, that has meant something to me, means something to me, that has shaped my life. So, sorry about that.
Matthew Fisher also plays the piano.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure he didn't do it at the same time. So, they did the vocals at the end, which is what... Well, no, you don't sing in a studio.
Oh, you mean... I was thinking live for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Live, obviously. I don't know how they would do it. How would you do that? Okay.
Lots of practice.
So, yeah, I guess. Anyway, so those of you who know the music of Procol Harum, again, know that this song is very much of a departure. I haven't heard anything else where they use a full orchestra, symphony orchestra. And
love that part.
It's just, I love that song. I love that song, and even the way it ends, because usually I have a thing about, like, songs that fade out. Like, I have kind of like a snobby little, they couldn't think of an ending, so they just faded out. But in this case, I think it is very good choice, because it fades out, and then you hear the sound effect of the waves. And so that's a very artistic, cool, almost theatrical choice, of, it's like the waves are a constant, right? They're always going back and forth, and they always will be, and
I think it feels to me like the song gets swallowed up.
Yeah,
by
it
the
does,
waves,
because
the way the ship
after a
did.
few seconds, you can't hear any of the music. It's just the waves.
Just the waves.
So the song itself has been swallowed up by the waves. The song sinks into the waves. Yes. The song itself is a shipwreck.
Exactly.
It goes down to Davy Jones' locker.
Oh, God.
That's a cliche, but hey.
Davy Jones' locker.
Yeah. I discovered that I know a lot of cliches and like turns of phrases and that are kind of a little bit what's the word when something is, they're kind of like rolling out in style anymore. What do you call that? Archaic, yeah. And as I've been writing my novel, I've been noticing they come up sometimes, and but I don't want to use like trite, cliched sayings in the narrative, but sometimes I have my characters use them, right? Because that's what happened in dialogue.
He felt so low that day, as low as Davy Jones' locker.
Yeah, right, exactly. When you say the ship went down, people died, you say, they're headed for Dave. Oh, or sleeping with the fishies. That's another one, is another, turn of a phrase. Anyway, I know a lot of them. And I realize as I'm writing, it's like, given my age, I guess, and also the fact that I've always been literary and you've always been a writer, that, I have a lot of these phrases.
That could be a whole episode of just going over all this.
All the cliches.
Yeah, all the cliches.
And I even have a scene where the one of the characters uses a one or two of those cliches, and he says, "Oh, sorry," they're having it's like a fight or what, it's a tense scene, but he says a couple times, like, "Sorry, I know you hate cliches, but and then he uses a cliche. So anyway, oh my God. So what did you all think of it? And I want to hear, of course, what you think of it.
I like this chorus. I like when it goes.
It must become a cliche for a reason, though. Thank you, Cloris. I have had that thought many times. Why is it a cliche? because it's so true, and it really does define the thing so perfectly that it's probably been said millions of times.
I like how he goes something, something, and then he keeps on the note, and he sings.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
That's a minor, right?
No. No, it's not.
See, I don't even know anything about music. She knows everything.
I know the labels of things. That's different.
Okay.
The he stays on the same note. He goes.
Is your water uncapped?
It was.
Okay. Sorry, Eric.
I like it. Can you let me?
I'm sorry.
I like how.
Yeah, tell me.
He sings these notes, da 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 da, which fit into the first chord, da 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 da. But he sings them on this one, which is right next to it, and so there's dissonance.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He just goes something. Blah, blah,
I
blah,
never knew
blah,
that.
Something shining sea. I just think it sounds.
Oh, that is so cool.
Good.
Wait, can we hear that little bit again, just in the beginning? Because he does it from the beginning, right? I just love that. Isn't that just so great? I could listen to that all day.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, let me hear it.
We'll hoist a hand, becalmed upon a troubled sea.
I just think it sounds really good.
Yeah. Well, you see, it's subtle. I never would have.
I like it.
I do too. And I never would have thought of that in a million years. So
Not a million trillion
she,
years.
you know, when she was born, folks, you probably
I
can't.
came out of the womb and I was like, flat 6.
Yeah,
flat
she came out of
six.
the womb and she was like,
Kidding.
I love that suspended seventh
No.
G or whatever, you know. No, she
I-
came out of the womb with these gigantic ears that looked like a little gnome or some little forest creature. And we were like, God, look at those ears. And of course, you know, she's eventually grown into them but they were big, but now I know why. It's because she was going to be a musician, composer, and she needed, you know how you cup your ear like this when you want to hear better? Like, you go like, oh, can you say that again? She didn't have to do that because her ears were already cupped like that. So, again, you know, the universe does not make mistakes on stuff like that. She was destined to become, and she does have, quote unquote, a great ear. Or maybe two ears. She has great 2 ears. Anyway, it's just one of those little things. Yeah, and she's just, yeah.
This is where I wear earplugs to everything.
Yeah, no, because she's so sensitive.
Airplanes, parties. I mean, I'm just
And
like,
also concerts, right?
oh God, yeah.
Yeah, because you
I
know
mean,
what?
I couldn't even enjoy a concert.
You can
without
ruin
earplugs.
your ears, folks.
Ugh.
You can literally ruin your ears with the decibels of a concert. If you go to concerts a lot and you don't use earplugs, you'll pay for it later on.
Yeah, yeah.
You will. It may not happen right away, but
Luckily, I think now this is more common knowledge, but not when y'all were listening.
no.
It was not.
Well, no, not in my day. And
No.
you know, the thing that's lucky for me is that I didn't go to a lot of live concerts,
Yeah.
whereas I know people who did, and they have paid
Also,
the
I
price.
bet I have a feeling you would be like me because I've always been this way. If I go to a concert, if it's too loud, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, me too.
Like I just
It's like you can't even hear the
I
music.
can't even enjoy myself because it's not like I'm in physical pain, but I'm just like I can't
Yeah.
enjoy this. It's just too much, you
Right.
know. So.
Even with like a movie, like an action movie.
Oh
or
yeah, I
something.
wear earplugs to movies.
Yeah, like it's so loud, and I think a lot of people expect that. It's part of the, you know, kind of like high stim
Yeah.
environment that people expect. And
Which I can get, but I'm just too sensitive.
I can get too, but I think I am also
too
the same.
sensitive, yeah.
I have never really liked it, and I have stayed away from it. And I think that's what's saved my hearing, because
Yeah.
I know people who have tinnitus and other things because of that. So don't do that.
Don't do it. All right.
Don't do it. right,
Anything
so-
else about the song, or do you want to move forward?
Yeah, are we
with,
ready to move on? Anybody
okay.
want to say anything? I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's great.
It's I think it's just a great song. And I don't think they let Matthew Fisher sing anything else. I think that was
That was the one.
that was the only one. I don't know why they picked him.
Maybe he wrote it and I don't know.
Yeah, it would be interesting to find out. I wonder if there's a way to find out the history.
I mean, I
But-
tried. There wasn't a lot of information.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
so-
There's so many things like that. Like, you know, obscure information that we'll never know about why they did this or why they did that, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm always interested in that. It's like, why did they do, you know, like, why did that director, you know, do it that way?
Yeah.
You know, and I always want to know, but you can't find out any of these things. Okay, so let's move on. We're actually going to do another song. We're doing really good on time. Mm-hmm. So the song I want to play now it's an instrumental.
People are gonna know this one, I bet.
Yeah, you'll probably know. Yeah, this was in the mainstream. It was a big hit on the radio, although the radio is kind of defunct now. But, you know, can we find out when this came out?
Remind me who.
The area code 615 is the name of the band. And they were a bluegrass band that, you know, they were out of Nashville, Tennessee.
69.
69. Okay, so it has been out for a long time. I thought it was more contemporary. But I heard it I first heard it, I think, when I was
Did you tell them what it is?
a teenager. What?
I don't think you said what. I don't think you said the title. Of the
Oh,
song.
it's called Classical Gas, Gas. And the thing I want you to know is that it was written by Mason Williams, who, I don't know if he's still alive, but he was a guitarist. And I don't think he did any vocals. I think it was all instrumentals. But he wrote that, and I heard his version after I heard Area Code 615's version. And, I was always interested to hear the actual composer play, their own song. Because all I'd heard was the cover. And I was not impressed. It was just a solo guitar. And I don't think it really served the song very well. So I think that this cover was needed and was a major improvement over Williams' version, although some people might like it because, of course, some people are going to like that one better, and that's okay. But this one I heard, and it was one of those times when, because I've always liked instrumentals, obviously I've written quite a few of them myself. But instrumentals were not that common back in, like, say, the 60s. It was mostly vocals, but there was a rash of instrumentals that got to be very popular, like Wipeout, and some more that were, because it was like they were kind of, I don't know. I mean, there have always been instrumentals in popular music, but they've never been like, blockbusters. And I think they might have more of a niche market. But Wipeout was probably one of the most famous. And I had that incredible drum. I used to be able to do that, by the way. My older brother taught me the drum beat for Wipeout. It's very syncopated. And I used to be able to do it on a table. I used to be able to nail it. And I was so proud of myself. And he was too, because he taught me. And but I don't think I could do it now, even if I wanted to. It was like you had to hit. I mean, the drums, it was all about the drums, that Wipeout. The guitar was like part of it, but the drums was the whole thing.
That's hard.
It was like down, 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 down. I mean, it was like really cool. Okay, classical gas.
Classical gas.
So we have, this was I don't really know exactly what happened to this band, but I do know that I'm pretty sure it was comprised of like some of the best studio musicians of the day. Bluegrass studio musicians. So really good banjo players, really good guitarists, really good, all the good stuff. So it was
cool.
Yeah. Anyway, without further ado,
Okay.
let's play that. I haven't heard this in a long time.
Me neither.
Oh yeah. Starts out with the banjo. Drums. Oh, so good. That's right. Oh, God. There's a violin in there. So good. Woo! Yeah. It's gonna end now. Listen.
Very cute.
Oh my God!
What a good
Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
I mean, how can you like be sad or
Yeah.
depressed when you hear that? I mean, it is like I'm feeling like early Pink Floyd ripped some of this off. Wow, Derek, really? In what song? What song are you referring to? Maybe. Do you have an idea? Yeah, that was glorious. Thank you, Ash. What is this? Irish Mickey. That was glorious. That is the word for it. It is glorious. It's so good. I mean, it's like, the way that it takes you on this journey. You can't help but just go with it. And it's just, all the different parts, the way it builds, and then talk about, release of tension, building of tension.
Oh,
and,
that part where it goes dun. Well, see, one of the cool things, and I don't know if this is the original composer doing this or if this is area code 512 doing this, but whatever.
615.
Sorry, 615. I said 512. That's our zip code.
It's okay.
We
You
have
live in Texas.
We have an area 512 blog or something that
Oh,
goes through
really?
all the fun things happening in
Oh, okay.
Austin or anyway, whatever. Or maybe it's called Do 512. Never mind.
Area
Anyway.
code 615
Area code
is the
615.
area code for Nashville.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So there's this part where the chords do the dun dun dun, and it goes up, and then it releases into the da 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 da.
Yeah.
So it's the chords that lead up to it.
Mm-hmm.
The way they do it is they do it 3 times in the course of the song. The first time it's like the rhythm is slower. It's like dun 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 or whatever, and then it goes dun 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 dun. But the second time they go through it quicker. They're like dun dun dun. I can't remember. They keep speeding up.
Do we need to listen to that part?
Yeah, it's 3 parts. It's called
okay.
harmonic rhythm. It's like how the rhythm of the chords changing.
Oh, thanks, Mickey. Thank you for telling me.
And it gets faster and faster. And they also, on the last go round, they don't even do the chorus.
Oh, wow.
They skip right to the part that's right after it. So it's, the whole thing is getting more
my
and more
God.
compressed and immediate and exciting. It's like...
I never knew this. This is why she is so awesome.
This part. Dun, 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 dun. So dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun.
It's like,
Okay,
oh,
but
yeah.
later... Now it's dun dun dun.
Oh,
dun,
yeah,
dun,
you're
dun.
right.
It's not dun, dun, dun,
You're
dun,
right.
dun, dun. That's a
Oh
polyrhythm.
my God.
Dun,
Never
dun,
noticed
dun, dun,
that.
And then they do
Oh,
it
man.
fast again at the end, but then they skip the da 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 da, and they just go straight
And
to
they
the
go
dun,
right back
dun,
to-
dun, 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 the after
What do
part.
they go to?
The part that comes after. It's like it's this part. Let's see if I can.
Okay.
That part.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That comes after the da 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 da.
So they basically, they did a completely, because now that I'm trying to think of like Mason Williams' version, I can't even remember.
Maybe we should listen.
Yeah, maybe we should. I think we should.
Okay.
Because they obviously rearranged this song,
Yeah.
probably drastically, right? And because I don't remember I think his version was much more straightforward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it was. Well, I think we should hear it
Yeah.
because we
It's-
have time and we
Yeah,
might
it's
as well.
not that long, and
Like I said, I heard it years later
Right.
because I didn't even actually know who wrote it. And I think I was doing some research and it was like, oh, they didn't write this. It was written by somebody else. And then I did some more research. It's like, oh, Mason Williams. And I found out here he was a popular guitarist.
yeah.
And I had never heard any of his stuff. So I went right to his version, his
Yeah, yeah.
original version. And I was like, wow, how interesting. And of course, I was already so in love with the area code
Is
615.
it just classical guitar? Is that all he's doing when he's playing, or is there other stuff?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just
Him.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's just solo guitar.
I'm pretty sure I've heard this one.
Yeah,
This,
you probably have. It's almost like Spanish.
so it's the same kind of
It does.
free tempo.
And then it kicks in.
Right. Oh,
There's some percussion.
yeah.
Oh, okay. It's beautiful.
Oh.
I never realized that. Oh my God, I never noticed this either. Okay, but now this is not the guitar. This is something else. Violin.
Yeah. Nice.
I didn't realize this was so heavily produced.
It's like early 60s or something.
Yeah, yeah. I love this. So good.
I think that's a tuba.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Low.
So beautiful.
Seamlessly back into this part.
There it is.
Suspension.
Yeah. Wow. Sounds almost like Spanish,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. See? Yeah. So, yeah.
Wait, listen.
Sorry.
Wow, I can't believe it. Okay, I don't remember it being so heavily
Right.
produced. I swear to God.
Wow.
Well, it's been decades since
Yeah.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
But, there are periods in the song where the guitar is not featured at all.
Yeah.
Really.
Sure.
It's other instruments.
Yeah.
But it is a really nice production, actually, and sounds like Area Code 615 was pretty
They were
faithful.
As exactly
To the
the word I was gonna
arrangement.
say.
I mean, obviously, they did it
Every
in a bluegrass feel,
Yes.
right? Because they had the banjo,
Yeah.
other instruments, obviously, that
Right.
will create the bluegrass sound. But the arrangement, they did not deviate that much from the arrangement, the original arrangement.
No, I mean it's a note for note cover. Like they
It really is.
it's exactly yeah, I mean
Even the beginning, when it just
Yep.
starts, a little very straightforward guitar line, and they did that with the banjo instead.
yeah. So
God, what a great song. Okay, I just have to say that is like such a brilliant piece of music. You know, it is so incredibly well written. I mean, the harmonies. Now, somebody mentioned that Eric Clapton did a version of this, okay? Which I have never heard. Now it makes me want to hear that.
Yeah,
I want to hear that
the
Eric Clapton
did it?
version.
Okay.
I didn't know he did a cover of this. This is so fun.
Yeah, it is.
It's like listening to all these different, interpretations of this song.
I'm sorry that quality sucks. Let me see if I can find something better. Not much better, but
It says,
oh,
this is not Eric Clapton. This is
Okay.
Mason Williams.
what about this? Might be hit.
It's probably live.
Huh.
It says unplugged. Huh.
Let me see if I can find it on streaming. I just wanna. Let me just see.
Yeah, we have to make sure that it's really Clapton.
Yeah.
I'm glad whoever mentioned that. Thank you. Because I didn't know that Clapton did a version. This
don't
is
see
classical
it.
gas, but not. Wait.
It may not be Clapton, but it's a dang good cover. It sounds like it's people think it's Clapton, but nobody can actually prove it. So
Oh, that's even more interesting.
yeah.
Well, who is it then?
But let's listen to it anyway because
Okay.
either way, it's an acoustic guitar version only. I think.
You mean it doesn't have any of the other? Okay. Yeah, let's listen to it.
Nice.
Oh,
Da-da-da-da.
so pretty.
It's Dorian.
Is it? Maybe that's why I like it. I love Dorian.
But not now. It's changing. Gorgeous. I love that.
Me too.
I think it's a flat 6 chord.
What?
I think it's a flat 6 chord.
Oh, wow.
Of course. So predictable. God, that's brilliant.
Yeah. That's such a gorgeous book.
Yeah. Skips the chorus.
Yeah. I think it's going to end now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like almost note for note.
Yep.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
That was
I
gorgeous.
love it. Just guitar.
And to hear it so stripped down.
Yeah.
And
That's-
it just brings up something else that well, it looks like a lot of people have covered this. Understandably so.
that to
And the
boot.
thing that I want to say about this, and which I've said before, and I've been saying for forever, is that when a song is really good,
Yeah.
okay, it does not need all kinds of production. right? It doesn't need full symphony orchestras. It doesn't need an entire bluegrass band. It doesn't need anything except like a solo guitar or a solo piano, or because when it's stripped down in its, most like primal form, it is still good. Okay? And that's what makes a good song, is when you can play it in the most simplified way without anything else, and it still moves you, and it's still incredible. And this song definitely is one of those songs.
Yeah, I totally agree.
We've heard 3 versions now.
And they're all
Okay,
good.
and they're all different, and they're all good. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I've
definitely heard that as a guitar-only piece before.
Really?
When
See,
I
I
heard
never
classical
have.
gas in my head, that's what I was
See,
hearing.
that's what I thought Mason Williams' version was. I thought it was just
well, maybe you
guitar.
were. I mean, you might have been listening. So, see, this is Mason Williams just playing it on guitar.
Well, maybe that's what I heard. Maybe he did other versions of it, right? He covered his own song. Because what I heard was just guitar.
This is a much better recording than the other one.
Yeah, see, this is what I heard. It was just
Yeah,
him
this is what
on
I-
the guitar. Raw. That's what I heard.
I gotta figure the chords that go up to the
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Yeah.
I just
It's like
have
climbing.
to know.
It's like climbing a stairway.
It is, because
it's so
there's a melody.
powerful.
Do, do, do,
And yet,
do,
how
do,
come
do.
something so simple, right? Just going up the scale
It's
like
not
that
simple.
it's not simple?
No, because every time that note goes up on the guitar, there's a different chord underneath it. It's like chord, 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 chord,
Oh.
chord, chord.
So it's not like a piano where you would go
no.
just like, no, it's not. Okay.
So,
Guitar is totally different. You guys have all this information about Metallica and Gilmore and all kinds of stuff. I would love to find out, because I love finding out the, behind the scenes information.
okay, so C major. Oh god, it's gonna be hard. G.
It says classical gas versus Metallica, The Unforgiving.
Okay.
So that's the second time Metallica has been mentioned.
Okay. Alright. And then E.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. You got that.
Okay. So
That was
it's
good.
It's all major chords, which is what I thought.
Okay.
And what happens is the line goes line goes E, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
So some of it's very chromatic, but it's all called stepwise, like a scale, like do 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 do. You're not skipping any.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah,
It feels like a
so-
step.
So the first chord has this note in it. It's C major.
Okay,
The
yeah.
next chord, I believe, is D major, and it has this note.
Mm.
Then the next chord is G, which has this note. Then the next chord is E, which has this note.
Oh,
And then-
so beautiful. Oh, and this part here.
Yes.
What did you just play? That right there. And then it goes da-na-na-na-na-na. That is such a pretty little thing right there.
Yes. To connect to
Oh! It's so great that you guys are as enthusiastic about this song as I am. It's so cool. It's like finding a community of people that loves the stuff that I love, and
Oh, and then the next part goes.
what,
and then
what?
after the which is all Dorian.
Oh yeah, nice. I love that. So pretty. Oh, yes.
Wait.
You got it.
No, it's the other
what is
suspension.
that?
It's the other
That thing you just
suspension. Sorry.
played.
It's this one.
Oh, God,
Okay.
that's beautiful.
So,
Dissonance.
yes.
Just the right amount of dissonance.
That's so good. But there's so many chords in such
Oh,
a short
my
amount of
God.
time.
So this is actually a very... Thanks, JT. He said it sounds wicked on piano. I wonder if anybody's tried to arrange it for piano. Can you imagine?
Definitely.
You think it's possible?
Absolutely. I'm sure we could find one right now.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, look how many people have covered it. So many people have covered this. Tommy Emmanuel.
Oh, wait. Okay, she's taking a lot of liberties.
Oh,
So let's see what
wow.
happens.
Look at this.
Whoa.
Wow. She's taking some liberties.
Yes, I would say so.
because- yeah, this is a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, let's find something a little
Yeah,
a little
I
more
want
faithful.
something that's, because, I mean, it's okay. I don't mind when people do that, but I think I would like to hear the actual song. Oh, yeah. Nice. Wow. Nice. Bass.
Yeah.
Nice. Yes. This is good. Wow. She's
Oh, and
doing
Lisa
it.
Simpson. From,
So we'll march day and night by the big cooling tower. They have the plant, but we have the power.
Now do classical gas.
this is Lisa Simpson.
That's hilarious. Oh my God, it's too
Actually,
funny.
that last chord is
That
not
is
just-
hilarious.
that's
Hey, looks like Mason Williams did. Oh no,
No.
Evan Brightback. Let's hear a little bit of what he
Okay.
did. I really liked that woman. That what she just was doing. It was really good.
He's following this push and pull of the tempo.
Mm.
Molto rubato. Real piano. He's playing by memory, which I
Here we
love.
go. I liked her bass line better. Remember? It was more satisfying. I'm not wild about this one. It's also a little too fast, I think.
I like this one better.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. No, this is good. Like he's got a really good touch.
Yeah, that bridge is so funny. It's so like different.
It is. Great dynamics.
The timing is crazy in this song too.
It really is. Oh, such a great part.
Nice.
Sounds almost like some of my stuff.
Totally.
Just right then, a little bit right there.
Nice.
Mm.
I love that.
That's so beautiful.
Right back into the other one. That looks hard.
Oh yeah, that was very high level.
Yeah, I could never do that. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
no, that is
Good
a-
job. He looks like he's 16 years old.
Yeah, he's really young. That is a
Amazing.
very challenging
Yeah.
thing to play on the
For-
piano.
in any instrument, I would say.
Yeah.
Just the timing change. Because here's the thing, it's not. Sure, you can get into a groove where you're like. Da, 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 da. You're like, this is easy. But then it goes. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
all that
dun,
isn't
dun,
that
dun, dun.
syncopation?
Totally. And then
Yeah.
you're like, how long do I do that? And
I
then when
know.
it's like, and then it's like, you know,
Let's
dun,
do lyrics.
dun, dun, dun,
How long
dun,
do I
dun,
do that?
dun, 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 dun. Like, there's all these long
Yes.
phrases and
Yes.
shortened ones, and like, it's
Yeah,
not
it's like
straightforward.
it's like a compilation of so many different things,
Yeah.
but all in the same thematic. I mean, you know, it hangs together beautifully as a piece, right?
Yeah.
And yet there's so many different distinct parts,
Mm-hmm.
right? And every one of them has
Yeah, there's a lot of
something-
parts. Yeah.
Yeah, that has something incredible in it. It's
What a
like
cool song.
there's just the chord of the main thing, down,
Right.
just that, and then the other thing you were just describing, you know, the syncopated part and the kind of, yeah. I mean, it's just brilliant.
Yeah, it is.
It's fucking brilliant. Let's just say it.
Indeed. I agree.
Somebody says, I ate klawa, so I ate too much classical cuisine. Now I have classical gas.
Indeed.
Ha ha! Good one. And I'm cooking right now. Yeah, that was really fun
know.
to be able to listen to all those different versions. And I mean, we still have 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Can we pick another one?
You want to hear another cover?
Just for the heck of it, yeah.
Okay.
And this is just so much fun
See what other kinds
to
of
hear
instruments
what
we
other
can
people
find.
have done. Like Glenn Campbell did, and
Oh, let's do this.
he was a famous musician,
This
singer.
is a woman named Gabriela Quevedo.
Oh, well, it sounds Spanish. Is that loud enough?
You want to hear it?
Yeah. It's better. Oh, she's really good.
See how hard it is. Look at her left hand.
Oh yeah, so many changes.
So
Ooh, this part is so blisses me out.
I think she skipped the first part of the bridge.
Did she? Oh, wow.
Part with the horns.
Why do you? Oh, okay. So that's a classical guitar. You could tell by the shape.
That's just an acoustic guitar.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And she's wearing a, what do you call that?
I don't know.
Thumbpick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she's good. Is that the end? Oh no, she's gonna come back.
I want to hear just some different.
Yeah, no, we've heard enough. I want to hear Glenn Campbell
Oh, okay.
because it looks like an
An
electric guitar.
What? No, it's electroacoustic.
Grammy
The
rhythm
mic'd. It's an amped.
Oh
acoustic,
yeah. Okay. Well, I still want to hear it.
Yeah. Oh, he feels it.
Oh, he's got an orchestra. He's got a band. Oh man, they're rocking. See, this piece is so good. Nobody can fuck it up.
True.
It's true. Oh, this is good. It's so different. It's got such a different groove, right?
Yeah. Slower.
Yeah. Slower and it's got like, yeah. Look at all this fucking violinists. Wow. That's great.
Nice.
Wow. And horns and trombones. All right. Look at these guys. Woohoo!
Man, that chord.
Oh, man. You can hardly hear his guitar.
I know.
Woo! That was fancy. I didn't know he was that good of a guitar player. This is amazing. This is fucking amazing. Woo! Go for it, guys. Oh, my God! I'm impressed. What did he just do? He just did something. His guitar.
Oh.
Oh, I could listen to this all day. Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
See, but that time, okay.
good. Let's wait till it's over. Okay, it's ending now. Oh, that was gorgeous. Okay, so now what were you gonna say?
Oh, I
What
was
were you
just,
gonna say?
I was just, shit. Okay, I was just gonna say that, it feels like there's a longer chain of chords at some point. Like it just definitely feels like, dun dun, you know, dun 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 dun. Like it just
Oh,
keeps.
like they extended it a
Yeah,
little bit?
somehow they extended by their like starting lower,
Wow.
or they go. I don't know,
Why'd they do that?
because it's amazing.
To increase the effect?
Yeah,
of the-
because you're waiting,
the suspense?
ramping up, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know it's all culminating, and it's stepwise, and
Which is all part of one of the reasons that the
why
song
that's
is
so
so
exciting.
great.
Exactly.
Is because of that ramping up
Yep.
effect.
Mm-hmm.
It just builds and builds and builds.
And you don't
then
know
it-
when you're gonna get to the top. You really
Right.
don't. You're just like on the ride. You're just like whoa, 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 ba-da-da-da, you know.
Yeah, and that payoff
the payoff
is so good.
Yeah,
it's so good. Wait a second. Tommy Emmanuel does a version, but this
But his is a bit too
his is a
intense.
bit too intense. See, now I want to hear a little bit of it.
Now we have to.
We have to, because what does that mean? Intense. Okay, we still have a few minutes.
Yeah. All right. This will be our last one.
This will be the last one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this guy. He
Oh
was
yeah,
showing up.
I saw him before.
Oh,
Oh no way!
I see what you mean.
He's like a flamenco guy or something, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's got a lot of
A lot of liberty.
elaboration. Whoa. Yeah, this is...
Harmonics. Woo!
Oh my god!
He's having so much fun.
That was quite an intro. Oh, look at him, he's so into
He's
it.
really into it. Yeah.
Wow. Did he just break a string?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god. Wow, he sure knows how to play this. my God! What?
The harmonics. Listen for the little high pitched like ding ding ding.
Okay.
Those are called harmonics. They're not easy to do. I mean,
Okay.
like that fast. I've never seen someone just look like boop boop boop, like, and he's doing he's doing like chords of harmonics. Maybe it's not as hard as I think it is, but that.
Yeah! Wow! Wow! That's gorgeous! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Love it. Oh, that's from a different song. That's
Yeah,
so
that is.
clever.
That is. I can't place it. Yeah.
Me neither.
Well, I recognize it. Oh, La Bamba. Isn't it La Bamba?
Really?
I think it was G. Oh my God.
See? No, it's something else.
God. What a tour de force this is. Yeah, Saturday night song right for Friday. Says it down there.
Yeah.
Says it down there.
Oh, cool.
Oh, expand that. Hit the more.
I thought it was.
That was amazing. That is a master. God, so tight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not incredible. Leo Kottke did one. Ooh, he's great, Leo Kottke. Let's work on it.
Don't mess up, Tommy.
Woo! Woo! Sorry. That was
Freaked out Milo.
amazing. Okay, guys, you know what? Somebody mentioned Leo Kottke, and I love Leo Kottke. I listened to him in the 70s. Anyway, I would love to see if he did a cover of this. He probably did, but obviously we're running out of time now. So anyway, that was so much fun to be able
Wow.
to listen to all those different versions. And I mean, just like I said to Ixie at one point, I just said, nobody could fuck this song up.
Yeah.
Seriously,
That
it is
was
so good.
fucking great.
It's so well written, and it's so magnificent.
Yeah.
And it is probably, one of the greatest pieces of music ever written. So let's just leave it at that.
I agree. I
And
mean, we listened to it for the last basically 45 minutes, and I'm still not even close to being sick of it. Like,
Me too. I could listen to
I
this
would
all
just-
day.
Yeah, same.
all the different versions, all the
Oh,
different
my God.
ways of playing it. I'm sure that there are a lot of people who have played it on all kinds of instruments. I bet you if we started digging,
Yeah.
we'd find all kinds of stuff.
All the covers.
So, this is fascinating.
Amazing.
And you guys are so wonderful.
Thank you for joining
This
us.
has been so fantastic. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come down from this high.
I know, right?
I am just so wired now. You know, I want to go out and start a paper route. I mean, I'm just freaking out.
I'm gonna teach you how to upload videos.
Oh
to
yeah, we're
YouTube.
gonna so I can start doing my YouTube videos, which of course all of you will love because it's me, and basically it's me being me, which is my favorite thing to be.
Right.
So thank you all. We'll see you next month.
Yeah.
First Saturday of every month.
That's right.
It's me and Ixie, and I have to start thinking about what I want to do because
You better
I
start now. You only have a month.
don't actually have anything in mind right now, but I will. It'll
Ultra
come
Fox.
to me.
Anyway, we'll talk about it later.
All right, thanks, guys.
Okay, bye everybody.
love you.
Have a good rest of your weekend.
Yes,
Bye.
enjoy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.